Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've ever poured your time, your hard-earned money, and a ton of sweat into making your yard look absolutely pristine, only to wake up and find it ruined literally overnight, well, you're in the right place. We're going to talk about protecting your turf from what is without a doubt the ultimate rogue employee of the lawn care world. Think about the absolute worst coworker you've ever had. You know the one. Every company has that one employee who just shows up uninvited, completely destroys productivity, eats everything in sight in the break room, and then magically disappears before anyone can hold them accountable. Well, in the lawn care world, that destructive employee who simply never clocks out, that's the army worm. So let's jump right into section 1 and officially meet the culprit, the army worm. Now, armyworms definitely earn their dramatic name for a reason. These caterpillar-like pests literally march across your property in massive, highly destructive battalions. I mean, it's like a tiny, hungry army. They don't just take a little nibble here and there. No, they feed so aggressively on your grass blades that they can turn a healthy, lush lawn into an absolute wasteland in a matter of days. It's wild. And here's the thing. These opportunistic troublemakers definitely have a type. They specifically target vulnerable turf. So if you've got Bermuda grass, fescue, or maybe you just put down some expensive new seed, boom, you are a prime target. Oh, and they also love to kick a lawn when it's down. If your grass is already stressed out by a recent drought, they will zero in on it. Moving right along to section 2, armyworm preferences, their likes and dislikes. So what exactly invites this terrible employee into your yard? Well, they absolutely thrive in hot, humid weather, and they love hiding out in thick, overgrown lawns. They're also huge fans of exploiting dry, stressed turf that nobody is really keeping an eye on. But they do have a kryptonite. They absolutely despise healthy, properly treated lawns with strong, deep root systems. Throw in some regular inspections and a quick treatment response, and you'll send them packing for sure. All right, let's look at section 3, spotting the warning signs. Since these guys don't exactly give a 2-week notice, you have to be the one watching for red flags. Keep an eye out for rapid brown patches that just seem to appear out of nowhere, or grass blades that literally look chewed or shredded up. And here's a massive tell for you. Increased bird activity. If a whole flock of birds is suddenly aggressively pecking at your lawn, they're probably feasting on an all-you-can-eat armyworm buffet. Also, watch for any thin areas that spread practically overnight, and obviously visible caterpillar is just crawling right through the turf. Now this right here is where most homeowners get totally caught off guard. They mistake armyworm damage for simple drought stress. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's hot, the grass is browning, you naturally figure it just needs a good watering. Actually, scratch that. If your lawn is thinning out way faster than the weather alone can explain, you simply cannot assume it's just a dry spell. You've got a much bigger issue. Which brings us to section 4, why you cannot wait. Picture this. You see a brown patch, you're slammed with work, and you think to yourself, man, can't this just wait until next weekend? Well, let's talk about why ignoring these guys for even just a few days is a catastrophic mistake. A tiny infestation escalates incredibly fast. Because they feed with such aggression, they will strip your lawn entirely bare in just days, completely stressing or killing off huge sections of turf. And it gets worse. This opens the door for nasty weeds and disease to take over whatever little bit of grass is left. Ultimately, this kind of procrastination forces you into highly expensive reseeding, or even worse, full sod replacement. What starts as a tiny pest turns into a massive, months-long HR nightmare for your yard. And your environment plays a massive role here too. During those brutally hot summer stretches, like what you see in places like North Carolina, the damage escalates at lightning speed. Basically, the longer these pests stay clocked in during a heat wave, the more financially painful your recovery is going to be. So let's fix it. Section 5, protecting your turf, also known as the Performance Improvement Plan. As always, your best defense is early detection. Step 1, get your lawn on a pro treatment program so you actually have expert eyes on the ground. Step 2, support that by watering deeply and properly during droughts to prevent the exact kind of stress these pests love. Step 3, mow regularly so they don't have tall grass to hide in. Step 4, stay super vigilant for browning or extra birds. And Step 5, schedule preventative inspections during the peak warm weather season. A healthy, well-maintained lawn is absolutely your best armor against this rogue employee. So I'll leave you with this one final thought for our explainer today. Is the worst employee on the payroll currently hiding in your grass, just eating away at your investment right now? Seriously, don't let them take over. Go check your yard today, because acting quickly is literally the difference between a simple cheap treatment and a massive, painfully expensive renovation.
Thanks for hanging out with me, and go protect your turf.